Kai's very important to the ecosystem of streaming. I'm not gonna lie, there's mad niggas that fell off. Or not even fell off, but like without Kai's like Drake. Like if you are in the hood and there was no bone in your body to make content until you see Streamer University, you're not getting in. You're not about to fulfill a spot. You thought it was okay to say, oh, nigga.
Streamer University is officially back in motion, and this time the energy around it feels even louder. Kai Cenat is not just reopening a creator event, he is reopening one of the biggest doors in streaming right now. The first run in 2025 turned into a full internet moment, with selected creators living on a real campus, streaming non-stop, linking with bigger names, and turning one weekend into millions of hours of watch time. Reports said the first application wave pulled in over 1 million hopefuls, so the return was always going to get crazy. But the second season changes the pressure. Now, people already know what Streamer University can do. They saw creators get exposure. They saw clips spread everywhere. And they saw how one Kai cosign can put a small name in front of a huge audience overnight. That is why this new application season is not being treated like a regular sign-up form. For a lot of people, it looks like a once-in-a-career shot. And that is also why the debate started so fast. Is this about finding creators who have already been grinding? Or is it about giving brand new personalities a chance to prove themselves? Because once Kai attaches his name to something, the whole streaming world starts watching. Even people outside Twitch understand that his platform can shift attention fast, and Akademiks had his own way of explaining just how powerful Kai's presence has become.
Kai's very important to the ecosystem of streaming. I'm not gonna lie, there's mad niggas that fell off. Or not even fell off, but like without Kai's like Drake. Like without him having the stimulus package around, a lot of niggas couldn't survive, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, they could not survive. Most specifically, and this is why it's unique to Kai, the entire ecosystem, like for example, even last year, when I think DDG did crazy numbers, it's still predicated off Kai. Kai has to be there, and it shows how much he matters to streaming. If Kai is not present in the space, streaming actually loses a bit, and that's what sets him across or apart from like a Adin and even a Speed. Speed's a one-man band, a one-man show. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. The thing with Kai, when Kai is present and he's streaming and is collabing, the entire market reacts to it and the entire market benefits. You get what I'm saying? With all due respect, Adin's my guy, everybody knows. But Adin streaming doesn't help every streamer. Doesn't. Like, Adin got his own thing going on now, like, you know, he does great, but like, Adin's Adin. Speed is a one-man band. I think streaming has been down.
Akademiks framing Kai like the Drake of streaming is wild, but the comparison does show how people are looking at Kai right now. It is not just about him going live and pulling numbers by himself. It is about what happens around him. When Kai is active, other creators get pulled into the conversation. Clips move faster, collabs feel bigger. Smaller moments start getting treated like events. That kind of attention is rare. Still, there is another side to it. Kai does not magically create talent out of nowhere. A lot of the people around him already had personality, timing, fan bases, or some kind of motion before he ever brought them into his world. What Kai can do, though, is amplify it. He can take something that might have stayed in one corner of the internet and put it in front of everybody. That is why Streamer University has people so locked in. It is not just a content camp. It is a spotlight machine. And that is where things start getting complicated. The first Streamer University had real promise, but it was also messy. Reports from people who were there described the event as part boot camp, part reality show, part non-stop chaos. Some creators reportedly loved it and felt like it changed their lives. Others felt the pressure of trying to stand out, while bigger personalities naturally pulled more attention. That is the risk with an event like this. The opportunity is huge, but the camera does not treat everybody equally. For the second run, fans are watching the selection process even harder. People want to know if Kai is really going to find fresh talent, or if the roster is going to lean toward familiar faces, friends, viral names, and people who already know how to play the internet game. To be fair, reports around the new application cycle say the event is open to creators at different levels, not just established streamers. But online, perception becomes the story fast. If people feel like the door is only cracked open for outsiders while insiders walk straight through, the whole conversation changes. That is why names like Neon, Nina Lin, and other controversial or already known personalities keep coming up in fan discussions. Viewers are not only asking who is entertaining, they are asking who actually deserves the opportunity. If someone has been building a stream for months or years, uploading, going live, learning how to hold an audience, they are going to feel a certain way watching someone apply just because the event is trending. And honestly, that is where the tension lives. Because Streamer University is being sold to the culture as a chance to build creators, not just a VIP room for people who already have clout. So every application video becomes part of the debate. Every interview gets picked apart. Every familiar face makes people ask whether the process is fair. That does not mean Kai is doing anything wrong. It just means the event has become so big that people are treating it like a real institution, even though it is still internet entertainment at the end of the day. There is also a bigger issue underneath all of this. Streaming used to feel like something people did because they loved being live, loved building a community, loved reacting in real time, loved making something out of nothing. Now, because the creator economy has exploded, more people are looking at it like a lottery ticket. Axios reported that more than half of Gen Z social media users say they would become influencers if they had the chance. That tells you everything. This is not a niche dream anymore. This is a career path people are chasing seriously, and that can be good. More hungry creators means more competition, more new faces, and more moments. But it also means the culture gets flooded with people who want the result without respecting the grind. They see the money, the trips, the celebrity access, the viral clips, and they think the camera is the shortcut. But streaming exposes people fast. If the personality is not there, if the consistency is not there, if the love for the craft is not real, the audience can feel it. That is why this second Streamer University feels bigger than just another Kai project. It is almost like a test for the streaming scene itself. Can the biggest streamer in the world create a platform that actually lifts new talent? Can he keep the event entertaining without letting it become a clout contest? Can he balance viral drama with real opportunity? Fans are waiting to see that balance. And until the final class is clear, every clip, every applicant, and every side comment is going to get treated like evidence.
Get in, and I do see my ops. I would love to have a conversation with them, and I would love to get to know them more, and I would love for them to get to know me more, because at the end of the day, I think people just do a lot of this, but when you're in person, it's a lot of, you feel me? So I would love to, because it's another opportunity to really get to talk to them and get to know them, because I think they don't really hate me. I'll be honest, I don't actually think they really hate me. They just want to go with a popular narrative so they look better. In my opinion, because you'll be surprised when the camera turns off how people act. You are really surprised. Those who do the most of this, I don't really give a fuck about Twin. Come on, you know this shit. Like, it's just really PR.
And while people online argue about who should get picked, the real-world turnout is already proving how serious this has become. The New York stop reportedly brought massive lines outside John Jay College, with fans and hopeful creators showing up just to get close to the application process. Reports said some people were even waiting overnight and police had to help manage the crowd because the turnout was bigger than expected. That is the kind of scene you usually see around concerts, sneaker drops, or celebrity appearances, not creator auditions. But that is exactly where streaming is now. A spot in Kai's world is being treated like a golden ticket. And once videos started spreading from different cities, especially Atlanta, it became clear that people were willing to stand outside for days just for a chance to be seen.
Dude, here at the Streamer U tryouts, bro, in Atlanta, bro, we right here, bro. I posted like 10 minutes ago, but I'm the first one here, bro, as I can see, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually on stream right now, bro, so it was good chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm on stream right now, bro. We out rolling right now. And then we seen he dropped the flyer, so we over here right now, bro. My name Clout, bro. You know what I'm saying? First one here. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here next 5 days, gang. I might not eat for the next 5 days.
Now, for anybody chasing that opportunity, there is one thing that has to be said clearly. Do not build your whole life around one application. Streamer University can be a huge look, but it is not the only road into content. Getting picked could help, no question. It could put you in rooms you were not in before. It could introduce you to creators you used to watch from home. It could give your channel the kind of visibility that normally takes years to earn. But it is still a selection process, and nobody is owed a spot. The dangerous part is when people start treating it like their entire future depends on one email. If you are already creating, keep creating. If you have a job, responsibilities, or bills, do not throw everything away because the internet is hyped for a week. The people who last in streaming usually have more than one viral moment. They have habits, they have timing. They know how to survive quiet days, low viewers, bad clips, slow growth, and the pressure of having to perform when nobody is clapping yet. That is why fans are side-eyeing some of these applications. There are people who have clearly been grinding. They have channels, clips, live history, community, a real style. Then there are others who, according to fans online, seem to be jumping in only because they heard money and exposure were attached to the event. And once stories started spreading about people making serious money from the first Streamer University, the motivation got even louder. That does not automatically make every new applicant fake. Some people discover content late and still end up being great. But viewers can tell when somebody is chasing the platform more than the craft. And that is the challenge Kai's team has to deal with. If they pick only known names, people will call it closed off. If they pick random viral applicants with no track record, people will say serious creators got skipped. Either way, the pressure is heavy. That is why this year's selection matters so much. Streamer University is no longer just a cool experiment. It has become a symbol of who gets access in the creator economy. Is it the loudest person? The funniest? The most consistent? The most connected? Or the person with the best story? Until fans see the final list, that question is going to keep following every update.
Really?
You gotta apply.
But I don't stream.
It's okay, don't matter. You can
really?
teach like gym and shit. You can be a teacher, student. You just let it turn. Bro, you know how much I make of 3 days?
How much?
I make 100 bands.
No!
On God. I'm streaming you. I make 100 bands 3 days. Best.
That's pretty lit.
That's a best I ever did. Streaming University. Bro,
Wow.
on chat.
Damn, that's lit. Apply
Like that shit is solid. No matter what corner you go, there's some shit going on.
There too, and again, I'm not a hating. I don't give a fuck. Like, do y'all? Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just observing. It's like, it's so many people that I'm seeing, like, post these, like, I guess, application videos. And I'm like, bro, y'all ain't streamed not a single fucking
Bro, now that's the
second.
funniest part. Now that's the funniest part. This is like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get in that bitch. You're treating this shit like, who wants to be a streamer? No. Who already been streaming, who wants to get put on a bigger platform.
But that shit funny
It's
though,
the same
bro.
as the last one, bro. Like, he's picking people that's like, you already been grinding and streaming and putting in that work.
And that right there is the line between chasing a moment and building a career. If somebody only wants streaming because they heard a big check might be waiting, that excitement usually fades when the real work starts. The camera turns on every day, and after the hype dies down, the audience still needs a reason to stay. So now the question is simple. Should Streamer Universities focus on people who already proved they want this? Or should it gamble on unknown personalities who might become stars if they get the right push? Drop your take in the comments, because this debate is only getting louder. And to everybody applying, good luck. But remember, one event can boost you, but your consistency is what keeps you alive.